In the previous lecture, I introduced the inner join to you. Corresponding to inner join, there are left outer join and right outer join in SQL. In this video, I want to show you what they can do for us. I want to use the customers table and the customer orders table as an example. Let's go back to my SQL workbench. Let's create a new SQL script and then type in use my site, semicolon, and then create a new line and then type in select and asterisk from. After from, let's type in customers. First, I want to show you what left outer join can do. Let's type in the keyword left outer join. After left outer join, let's type in the second table's name, customer orders. Similar to inner join, left outer join tells the software that from which two tables we want to retrieve data. Obviously, we want to retrieve data from both customers table and the customer orders. Next, we want to type in the keyword on. After on, we need to indicate which column will be used as foreign key column to connect the two tables. We need to use cust ID, right? Let's type in customers dot cust ID, and then equals to customer orders dot cust ID, and then semicolon. Let's run the result first, and then I will explain what left outer join can do. Let's click the lightning bolt. Now you can see, besides the information about customers who have actually placed the order, the left outer join will also show customers' information even though the customers didn't place any order. This example shows us what the outer join can do for us. Two functions. First, we can use the outer join to retrieve all data records that the inner join function gives us. If you look at the first four data records in the final report, this is exactly what we got from the inner join function, right? The information of customers who have placed the orders on our website. Besides this, outer join can give us something else. For instance, Gina Johnston's information, Anthony Williams' information. If you look at the PowerPoint, Gina's cust ID equals to 3. But if you analyze the orders table, there's no cust ID equals to 3. That means what? That means Gina Johnston or Anthony Williams didn't place any order. This is also the result that the outer join, the left outer join gives us. Since they didn't place any order, the left outer join will use null to fill out the order columns. Product name, per price, quantity will all be null. Null is a computer science way of saying empty. Some classmates may have a question. We have two sets of cust ID. One set is in the customers table. Another set is in the orders table. Why, when we run left outer join, we have to consider all possible values of cust ID from the customers table? Why? It's determined by the keyword left or right. Let's go back to the workbench. Currently, we use the left keyword, right? And then the software will look at which table is on the left side of the comment. And then it finds out customers is currently on the left side, right? Customer orders is currently on the right side. Since we use the keyword left, then we use customers as the final criteria. We want to look up all possible cust ID from the customers table in the customer orders table. If we can find a match, then we retrieve the matched data record into the final report. If we cannot find a match, we still show the cust ID from the customers table in the final report. But since we cannot find the match in the orders table, we use null to fill out the empty places in the data records, just like what you can see in the final report. What about right outer join? Let's try out right outer join. Let's remove left and then type in right, and then click the lightning bolt. Then Gina Johnston and Anthony Williams will be gone. Why? Because now we use right as a keyword. So the software will rely on the cust ID in the right table, which is the customer orders table. Let's go back to the PowerPoint. Now we need to rely on the cust ID of the orders table to form the final report. We need to look up each cust ID of the orders table in the customers table. After we look up the last cust ID of the orders table, we stop. We don't continue the looking up process. That's it. No matter whatever we have in the customers table, we don't care anymore, because this is the last transaction we need to look up. Now we need to rely on the cust ID in the orders table. This is the right keyword indicate us. We need to rely on the table on the right side. That's why you can see the report like this one. This is how you use the left outer join and the right outer join.